Hi there everybody, it's your friendly Dracula's daughter here. I've been down through the hedge backwards, as you can see. Here to, excuse the noise in the background, the boy Simba's decided he's going to have a good run around this afternoon, so I don't know why. He's just picking up plastic bits all over the place from the kitchen and whatever, and don't know what he's got there at the moment, but he's just being a very naughty boy. And Simba, Simba, leave it, leave it, Simba, leave it. Thank you. You've just been very naughty boy. He's not been listening to Mummy at all this morning, have you? No, you haven't. At all today. And I think because it's nice and sunny out there, he's been out the back and everything's been running around and they've been playing and I've been doing stuff. But anyway, I hope you're all okay. Hope you're all enjoying the sunshine, and I hope you're not all been dragging yourselves out to the moors or to the beach and everything, because we're still on a virtual lockdown because of this coronavirus stuff and pandemic, and you know, it is hitting home basically at the moment now, because this is the end of the second week that we've been on a virtual lockdown. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And thank you. See, even Simba says it's going to get worse, isn't it? Yes. See what now? What? No. Honestly, he's just a pain in the backside, that boy. He's honestly, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's there running around and, you know, as if he's got ants in his pants. Have you got ants in your pants, have you? Have you got ants in your pants, have you? But anyway, so yeah, so I hope you're keeping the safe distances from people. Hope you're doing what you're told and not going out unnecessarily. You know, because this, as I said this morning at the local spa, the manageress was on their own, and anything perishable like they have to be in the cooler. They have to be in there within 20 minutes of delivery. She was on her own, and she had to lock the shop up because she had loads and loads of milk come delivered at that time. So she locked the shop up. I'll be about 5-10 minutes, and she had to put it in. I was in the queue, and that's fine. I don't mind at all, because you know we have to queue everywhere at the moment because of this coronavirus. And there's a woman behind me, and she was complaining because I've only come out for my bloody newspaper. I have to queue up for my bloody newspaper. And I thought to myself, is that all you're coming out the house for? It's just a newspaper. Couldn't you wait till later? Couldn't you have come out earlier? You know, oh, Simba, leave it. Thank you. He's opened the flaming spare room door. But anyway, so, you know, and I thought to myself, and then a guy behind you, yeah, I only want my paper and a coffee, because they do take away coffee there. And I was thinking to myself, oh, you know, so all this self-isolating and quarantining and stuff like that, what part of it don't you understand? You know, so it's, what is the virus going to come up to you and you're going to turn around and say, no, I haven't had my newspaper, I have to go out every day for my newspaper and take away coffee. The coronavirus is going to go, oh, okay, no, I'll leave you alone. It's not going to do that. It's not going to do that at all. It will hit a lot more of us than has happened already. And by self-isolating and keeping away from places unless we really have to go, it keeps it at bay. It stops at your door. If anybody in your house, as it were, has caught it, it will stop at your door. And so you yourself won't pass it on. So that's one less person passing it on, say, to about 10 people, because that's how it works out. Because if you, with flu, with usual seasonal flu, if you've got flu, then you pass it on to, say, 2 people, 1 or 2 people. But with this coronavirus, in the same amount of time, you can infect up to 10 people, between 6 and 10 people, and that's that's the reason why one of the reasons why this virus is so bad. What are you doing? What are you doing? Now stop it! Behave! Sit down! Sit! It's panting like a demented poodle there. Now sit down. But anyway, so yes, so just be very, very careful of yourselves and keep healthy, keep safe, and you know, so there are certain things that we think that we really need before this virus, and now we find out that we don't really need the items. You know, you know, having your nails done is not a necessity. Having your eyelashes done is not a necessity. It's something. It's something that people want to do. It's not necessary at all. It's not a necessity. And keeping healthy, that's a necessity. Keeping well is a necessity. And look after yourself first. And I read something on Facebook this morning, and I thought, well, yeah, that is something that we should all listen to. Is on the air, if you're on an aeroplane, they tell you, you know, if you need oxygen, the oxygen masks fall down. And before you help anyone else, you have to put the mask on yourself first before you help anybody else to get theirs on. And it was basically saying it's the same with this virus. Keep yourself healthy, and before most of all, and then you can help other people. And that way you're helping other people anyway by not passing it on. Plus, you're helping other people, helping people in your family, for being that one person of the household going out to go shopping. People are complaining about families going shopping, you know, so like a mum and dad and 2 kids going shopping. Why can't one of them sit indoors with the kids and the other one go shopping, blah, 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 and whatever. But like I say, does it matter? No, because they could be using that as their form of daily exercise. It's not yet in this country that, and I don't know if it will happen, that you know, only one allocated person from each household can go out to do shopping. I have seen in the part of the Philippines, apparently, are started doing that. One person each household, they have a pass to go out with your name on it and everything, with their name on it. So I don't know if that's true or not. I just saw it on Facebook, and of course Facebook, oh God, it's the gospel, isn't it? So everything's true on Facebook. Everything you read on Facebook is gospel, is true. But what I just don't get is the fact that people are still carrying on having picnics, having you know, going to see friends, going to see family, going to you know, meeting up and having drinks in the park and having a barbecue and everything. Just because you're having a barbecue and just because you're having a drink and just because you're a certain age doesn't mean that you're immune to this, because none of us are immune to it. Thank you, Simba. None of us are immune to it. Not a single one of us, from a minute-old baby to someone who's 110. It doesn't discriminate. So, and all this herd immunity stuff hasn't worked, because if it did work, less people would be ill now, and we wouldn't be on such a lockdown. So, and of course, the more people congregate in these situations, i.e., you know, in parks and whatever, the longer the lockdown will be. Pardon me. And but the longer it will be. So yes, Mummy's all right. Mummy's fine. Mummy's fine. Thank you, darling. Mummy's fine. Mummy's fine. Mummy good. So he's just come over to check on Mummy, haven't you, to see if she's okay. Bless him. He's such a gorgeous boy. Naughty, very naughty, isn't he, Zena? Simba, leave her be. Stop it now. Lie down. Lie down. Go and lie down. Go and lie down. Go and lie down. See, I don't know what it is. I think it's got. I think it's just the springtime. I think that's what it is. But anyway, so that part, yeah. So keep yourself safe and keep away from anybody and everybody that's not in your household. That's the main thing. If you do want to talk to people, keep the 2 metre distance, even if you just knock on their door and they stand on the doorstep and you stand on the pavement or whatever outside the gate and whatever, you know, so you can still chat to them. But you know, don't congregate and don't go to parties and parks and things and have barbecues and picnics and things like that. It's just not on at the moment, because the more time, you know, the more people that do that, the longer in the lockdown we will be. And a lot of people are not liking it already. They're complaining about people coming into the country. Why are people coming into the country and I can't, you know, blah, 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 and I can't go and do my people are flying into the UK, but I can't go out and do my job, blah blah blah. I want to live my life. It's not fair enough. All that palaver, and it's just ridiculous because at the end of the day, see, and another fill in a sentence there at the end of the day. But anyway, people that do come into this country, especially if they come from another country or continent that have high numbers of coronavirus sufferers, illnesses, are tested before they got on the plane, and they're tested when they land, and they're quarantined. Definitely, if they've flown from countries that that are high rate of infection, and that's the same with most airports, if not all at the moment. So all getting checked and whatever, and people are saying about, oh, what about people coming to this country? That's fine, but what about people from this country going to other countries? Only the other day, a British man flew to Wuhan actually, and when he arrived, they tested him and he was tested positive for COVID-19. So, so he showed no symptoms apparently, but he, because he didn't show any symptoms, he went to Wuhan because Wuhan is slowly opening up and everything, and because I don't know what he's doing. His teachers, I don't know, but anyway. So yes, so it's not just people coming into our countries, into the UK. It's people from the UK going to other countries. That they might carry the virus but have no symptoms. So we just don't know, do we? So. It goes both ways. Goes both ways, Karen. It really does. Karen and Ken. That's it. Karen and Ken. Karen is the female version of. Or I want to talk to the manager, and Ken is the male version. That's what I've decided. Yes, Karen and Kenneth. But anyway, so yes, so that's all about that. I've still been keeping busy. Well, not so busy. I've been quite lazy the last few days, actually. Totally lazy. But this morning I got up pretty early, took Zena out. And then I went to Spa to... I've got a key meter, so I had to go and get some electric and before it ran out. So I queued up for that, which I don't mind doing. And came back, and it was a lovely day. It is a bit breezy here, so it's not as warm as I said it would be. But... I'm enjoying it. I've got a movie on there, so I don't know what it is, a black and white one, and there's going to be an old 1960s movie on in a minute. Something about Journey to the Moon, which is one of those old Hammer type movies, so which I enjoy watching those anyway. So, but anyway, so yes, so that's that, and I've been busy doing that, and what I've done as well, I haven't got a wardrobe. It's not a wardrobe. It's a hall closet. It's one of those 1940s hall closets. You used to just hang your stuff on, and so I took the door off that, which I use as a wardrobe. So what I'm going to turn that into a dressing table. Not the wardrobe itself, but the door. I've got two cabinets, and I'm now put the door on top, and then paint it all up and whatever. So that's my next project, and I have to bloody touch up the doors again thanks to Simba, so that's annoying me, and still haven't varnished them. I'm just so lazy, but yes, so that's what I've been doing really, and just been going out, taking Zena out, and sat there like a gormless gimp watching the telly and not taking it all in. This weekend I've got to do an assignment for my criminology course. I know people say, oh, not again. But I've got to do that. I've got to write a blog about what the course is all about, and does criminal justice work and stuff like that, and and I have to put an argument of and stuff. So I've got to do all that. I'll do that tomorrow, and but yes, so that's all that, and then like I said, I'm going to do my dressing table, because I haven't got a proper dressing table. I've got a coffee table with a bookcase on top, which I painted black and cream and gold, both of them, and I got my makeup on there, and I thought, no, I'm going to make myself a coffee got to make myself a dressing table because I can shove a chair underneath, so I can sit there and look in the mirror. And I've got a huge mirror there that I might actually put there. So I'm just having an idea now. I'm having an idea, people. Oh, dangerous ideas, dangerous. But anyway, so yes, so that's my next project, is to actually no, I have got an idea. There you go. And yes, that's my project for the next foreseeable future. And then I've got finish off the doors and everything, thanks to Simba. And what I've got to do as well, I've got to paint all the handles and everything gold. So I've got gold spray, so I'm going to spray them. This lounge is going to be, as you know, it's dark, duck egg, and I was going to have gold trimmings or whatever. I thought no, because I'm having grey woodwork, so I'm going to have silver, keep the silver in here, which will look nice, I think, and have it deco-y style, nouveau deco-y style. The bedroom is going to be this dark pinky purpley colour, which is quite nice, and it's quite dark, but hey, it's the bedroom and I don't mind it being dark in the bedroom. It's quite nice. So that's going to go in there with grey woodwork, and that's going to have gold finishes, gold things and everything. So personally, I think it's going to look gorgeous. I think it's going to look lovely. So that's my plan for the foreseeable future. I've got the paint for the bedroom anyway, but I haven't got all the. I've got one tin here for the excuse me, I get it, for the lounge. So this is it here. That's the paint there. Look, that's the colour. See the colour there? Isn't that gorgeous? That's a beautiful colour that I'm going to have in here. It looks a bit different on the walls, of course it does, and can I reach them? And these things as well that I'm going to put on the ceiling. Excuse me. Which I bought, and you can hear them, can't you? Which I bought, and I'm going to paint them gold. See, look, those, aren't they lovely? They're supposed to go on bits of furniture, so I'm going to have those like that up in the ceiling, coming up from the corners like that, painted gold. So I just add a little thingy on the ceilings, and I've got enough for every room in the house. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corners here, 6 corners here. But enough. I don't know if I could put one there, but 5 corners anyway. So we come out of 5 corners, just a little touch of gold. And I've got 8 corners in the hallway, and I've got 4 corners in the bedroom. So I've got enough. I'm way more than enough. But yeah, just a little touch of gold coming out. And of course, once all this lockdown is eased or lowered or stopped, I've got to get some borders to go around so it looks like coving and stuff. I was going to put coving up, but it's going to be so much hassle. So I'm going to get this. It's lovely. It's plain. Borders to go around so it looks like coving it. We'll do it on the ceiling and on the walls. So I'm a bit fiddly to do it on the ceiling as well, but I'll manage. This girl can manage. So yeah, so that's what Mummy's got to do. Mummy, that's all I've got to do is just measure and then cut out, you know, the sizes I want and the way I want them and everything. So and it's going to look nice. And then those that are going to come out the corners. So that's going to look lovely as well. So I'm saying goodbye, but I might print because I've seen, I've looked online and I've got a couple of pictures I can photocopy and make to them. I don't know. Well, just wait until I get until all this finishes. But anyway, so yes, so busy, and but I've been quite lazy, so it's all in my head. You know what I'm going to do? I was just trying to I'm trying to move the bedroom around, and I thought, oh, the bed can go there, blah blah blah, whatever. That's going to go there. And I measured my side tables, the actual those occasional tables. You know, the half circle ones. I've got one on each side of the bed. My bed's king size, and I measured it with those two, and definitely wouldn't fit. So such a shame, really. So it is such a shame. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but hey, We should sort that out, shan't we? Um, but I might leave the bed where it is. So I'm just after I painted it, zhuzh it all up a bit because it's looking a bit, well, I haven't actually decorated, but I've added pieces into it, so it does look nice. But I think I'm bored with it now, so need a bit of a change. Need a bit of a change, and that's what I'm going to do. Might do it in the next week or two. Once I finish the hallway. Yeah, but anyway, so I was going back to saying about making a dressing table. So I'll put a chair under this so I can sit and look in the mirror and whatever, and do my makeup and do my facial and whatever there, instead of coming out here and doing it in the mirror, one of the mirrors here or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So so do it that way, and then I've got to paint the whole closet. Which I'm using as a water. I'm going to paint that in black and gold to go with the theme of my dressing table. So that's going to look quite nice. So I'm quite looking forward to it, to doing it all. So yeah, and the table itself is going to be covered in cloth and whatever. So which I can take off and wash whenever I want. So, but yeah, so it will be good. It will be good. It will be lovely. But don't know colour cloth. Actually, I've got some quite nice material, so I'll use that. But yes, so it's all go. It's all go on the Western Front, as it were, with this old biddy. So yes, so and I suppose I better go and leave you all to it. So be very, very careful out there. Be safe, be careful, and be healthy, and above all, look after yourselves. That's the only way forward now. That's the only way we'll get over this, is by self-isolating as much as possible. The only time I go out now is with Zena until Friday. I'll do some more shopping on Friday. I'll go my shopping once a week, because most of the stuff I eat is fresh, so I can't buy every month's worth of stuff, and besides I've got no room anyway, so because my fridge and both my freezers are full of their food, so at least they're happy, they've got food, they're both asleep now on the sofa. But so because they've been running around, they've had a lovely day today, bless them, playing around, whatever. But as I was saying, they've got more than enough food. I've got enough food to last them 6 weeks. So and I get a delivery every 4 weeks. So I got a delivery yesterday, which is marvellous. So and they're still doing it, so in spite of this virus, which is so lovely of them, so to keep going, with this COVID virus stuff and SARS-CoV-12, I think it's the proper name for it, because it's the cousin of the SARS virus. But anyway, so that is so good of them to do that for us, and for everybody that, for all their customers, and the supply retail pet shops as well. So which is really, really good all over the country. So it's just marvellous. It's really good, and the drivers, so they just do it, and I got a delivery yesterday at 1:30, I think it was, and it was all boxed up lovely. It really was boxed up lovely in boxes and whatever. I was just dumped outside my door, and I just passed money over in an envelope. So yes, so that was good, and I'm pleased. I'm glad that the doggies are all right. I'm not too minded about myself, because I had to get by anyway. So, but anyway, Friday's a shop day for me, so I'll make sure I've got enough stuff for myself. But yes, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please share. And if you think anybody wants to watch this dull old dishwater talking, just pass it on, and they might have a bit of a giggle just by looking at me, because you've got to lose state of the price of potatoes. But yes, but apparently petrol's gone down in price, so that's what I've been told. So, and I don't drive, so but anyway. So thank you for watching. Please keep safe. Please be safe. Please stay healthy. Don't panic. They're saying hopefully by May all this lockdown will ease. Hopefully. I said, fun enough, I said to my friend yesterday, I said June, June time, and they said this morning about May, so I wasn't far off, was I? So, but anyway, so I'll speak to you later. Have a nice day, and I will endeavour to do a couple of videos a week. You know, just to stop by and say hello. So I hope you both hope you're all okay. Keep safe, and we will come out the other side of this. We will come out of it. And just be patience is a virtue at the moment, and that's what we need. So, but anyway, whittling on like an official. As you can see, no nails, no nails, because even though I've got nails, I've got loads of nails that I can stick on. I don't have to buy them, but no, because not a necessity, is it? So, but anyway, so I shall speak to you soon. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. Oh, I'm still taking.